Go ahead, Chief.
Obviously, very tough game. I thought Stetson played great. They were competitive. You know, they kind of went away from what they normally do offensively. So threw some different wrinkles at us, and it took us a quarter and a half to get used to what they were doing. You know, we obviously didn't shoot the three well today, and just didn't make the last play. I mean, we were in a position to win the game, and we just came up a little short. And I thought our kids played hard. Just a few too many mental mistakes to win the game.
Carl, what happened on the inbound? I assume it was the inbound violation. I couldn't see what was going on down there.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but
Okay.
I can only assume that they called China for stepping over the line before she passed it.
You mentioned great effort. Girl sitting next to you, Tatiana, just a massive beast on the boards. What did you tell her in practice, and how was she able to execute with that energy?
Well, I mean, she's an exceptional rebounder, a very tough kid, very competitive kid. I knew she would, you know, she'd give us a lot. She didn't play very much the first time we played him, and we got out rebounded badly. You know, this time the rebounds were pretty even, and largely because of Ty, the job she did on the boards. You know, we just needed one more play. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of plays down the stretch that we'll be reliving, but you know, it's at any point during the game. You know, a defensive breakdown, or you know, there was a couple times where we thought we had some actions that we thought would work, and we didn't run it correctly and wasted some opportunities. You know, we'll see how we bounce back from this.
Tatiana, how do you respond from a loss like this?
I mean, we can always come back for sure in the next game. Like, this is just a learning experience because, I mean, we have been winning a lot, and we thought we were going to come in here and stump them. Of course, we want to, but, I mean, it's definitely a lesson for us. We got to get our head in it more.
Erica, does it make you want it that much more?
Yeah, I want it a lot. Like, just from my year at Johnson County, just not winning it. And I just wanted it to experience with the seniors, just like Jordy. She, like, just seeing her face after made me hurt even more, you know, because she out here playing 45 minutes. That's the whole game. Just seeing her, it hurt me for her. So I want to do it for her and everybody else.
Carl, can you kind of talk about Jordan's effort, especially on senior night?
Well, I thought, you know, Jordy played a really good game. She played an exceptional game defensively. She did a good job taking care of the ball. I thought we were at our best actually when Jordan and Erica were on the floor together. You know, unfortunately that time got limited due to fouls, but you know, that's part of the game. You got to be able to get out there and play and keep yourself out of foul trouble, but it's something that, you know, we can look for if there is a next time. Obviously, we made our road a lot tougher to make it there next time, but you know, hats off to Stetson. They played an exceptional game. And you know, came into a tough environment and just kept competing and knocking down shots, and you know, they deserve to win.
Even at the start of it, did it feel kind of like a heavyweight bout because they would give you their best punch and then you would punch right back, and it was kind of back and forth for a little bit?
Yeah, I thought you know, the beginning of the third quarter we went a few minutes without scoring, and I thought we had some really good opportunities there to, you know, close down the lead at that point, and we finally, you know, took the lead in the fourth, and but we could never really get separated from Stetson, and you know, they hit some, you gotta give them credit, they hit probably 3 or 4 shots today that were 2 seconds on the shot clock, 1 second on the shot clock, where, you know, they weren't really good shots, but they found a way to knock them down. I mean, that's, a couple of them were 3, so you're looking 8, 9 points, and last second shot situations. So you have to give them a lot of credit. They made the plays, and then they won the overtime.
I have 3 things real quick, Carl. I'm dying on deadline here. Julian, obviously something wrong with her right knee. She kept fiddling with that, and she just didn't look right out there.
Yeah, you know, she's had some knee soreness going on. You know, so sometimes she gets a little stiff if you have to sit a long time. So that's why at the beginning of the game, you know, we had senior night, and there was so much sitting and waiting for the game to start. That's kind of why I kind of tightened up on her. But you know, once she got going, she was fine.
The pass from the inbounds pass with 0.2 of a second left, obviously you drew that up and it was executed perfectly. Just a little misfortune there, obviously.
Yeah, misfortune. Misfortune.
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, our kids executed the play perfectly. Pass was perfect on time, and you know, when it's 0.2 of a second, you're you know, if let's say there was 0.6, 0.7, you're not in a super rush. You could grab it and just put it up. When there's 0.2, you're thinking in your head to hurry it so much, and that's probably what happened to Rose there.
I watched you afterwards while the Stetson players were celebrating and your players were kind of being consoled, and you were kind of standing back there like, you know, what the hell am I supposed to, what do you do? You're not used to this, so, you know.
Well, I mean,
what do you do now, and how do you feel like right after, and then, you know, this is a position you haven't been in for 7 years now.
Yeah, you know, we're disappointed. We thought, you know, I thought we had a team that could win the championship this year, and obviously we did. But you have to do it on the court, and sometimes it takes one more play. And unfortunately, we didn't get it done this time. And now that's a tournament, and hopefully we'll refocus and make as good a run as we can in the tournament. But you know, it'll be tough because even the first round game now is against a team that's you know, a lot better than the record. So we'll regroup, we'll come back, we'll see what we can learn from this game, and hopefully we can improve as a team as this tournament goes on.
Is this kind of a moment to see what your team is made of, rebounding from a tough home loss like this where you lose the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a tough one, but I mean, what are you going to do? You got to get up tomorrow. You got to go get back to work, and you got to compete so that you have the best chance to win the tournament. So, you know, we did some good things out there, and it was competitive, and I mean, it was an incredibly physical game. We just you know, shot it poorly from the perimeter today, and that's usually a pretty good strength of ours. And you know, both teams missed some close ones around the basket with a lot of people hanging on them, so that kind of evened out.
Tatiana, what's the mindset got to be, especially now that it's essentially win or go home time?
We just have to really focus and practice. That's the main concern. I mean, if we focus and actually get our things together, I feel like nobody can beat us.
And then can you kind of talk about your individual effort, just career high in rebounds, and what your mindset was just going after every board with such authority?
I mean, in practice, coach kept telling me get backside X every time, no matter what, offense or defense. So, I mean, I came to the game with that mindset, get backside X no matter what. So, and I just play hard every time. Anytime I get a chance, just play hard.
Is that rebounding something that FGCU is going to need moving forward, trying to make a deep run?
For sure. Everybody has to rebound, guards, our other posts, for sure. It's going to be a big key to our success.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.